Hi, welcome back to It's Okay to Play with Food. Gabby here. Thanks for joining in. I'm gonna share today a Hungarian style meatloaf recipe. It's called Stefania Slice. Enjoy. And here is what we're gonna need. 1 pound of ground meat, 5 eggs, a few cloves of garlic minced, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, few breadcrumbs, a little bit of butter to smear on the pan that we're gonna bake our meatloaf in, and a few slices of bread that we're gonna soak in water. We're gonna hard boil 4 of the eggs, and 1 we're gonna use raw. The first thing we're gonna do is let's coat the pan with a little bit of butter. And then we're gonna sprinkle the breadcrumbs. The bread we're gonna soak in water, and then we're gonna wring it out by hand. And we're gonna add the minced garlic, the salt, the pepper, the paprika, and the raw egg to the ground meat. The bread, and give it a good mix until we have a nice smooth composition. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. The eggs have boiled, cooled, and I have peeled them. And just for the eventuality that some grease from your ground meat will escape your baking pan, I put this bigger pan with a parchment paper on it. And it's time to build our Stefania slice. I have my ground meat here and just put it in the baking pan and make a little valley right here in the middle of it. And we're gonna put our eggs in the middle. Leave a little room in between, if possible. Then we're gonna cover it with the rest of the ground meat. And yes, I did transfer it into a different pan, and I used a little bit of aluminum foil. I find it is easier to mold your loaf. I did use breadcrumbs on the foil also. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of breadcrumbs on top of it, not very much, but if you really wanna be fancy about it, and if your meat is a little bit on the dry side, you can use little bacon strips to kind of decorate the top, and that will help also with the cooking process so your meat doesn't dry out. Bake it for an hour and a half, depending on your meat. And here is our Stefania slice, our Hungarian meatloaf. Enjoy. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Questions, comments, and likes are welcome.